Hello, dear friends. We are going to talk about an important topic that can change our life, and the topic is what subject to choose after the schooling, or what subject to study at our college or university level. Because we often get confused what subject to choose after we have completed our high secondary. Because whether we belong to the arts discipline or the commerce discipline or the science discipline, we always have a sea of subjects to choose from. And whenever the SS exam is over and the results are out, there would be suggestions from different corners or different members of the family or the neighbors or your uh, other relatives. So in this point of time, we always tend to get confused which subject to choose, which subject would be right for us to study, which subject offers what. So in this point of time, it becomes the most important decision that you have to take, that which way to go, which subject to choose, and what career we would get after we have taken a particular subject as our major study. So before we start the video, please do subscribe the channel and do hit the like button if you have liked the video, and if you think that the video was helpful, please do share with your friends and relatives. So before we choose a subject as our major or honors course in our PG, in our UG or PG courses, we have to consider some things, or we have to remember some things, and those things are like this. First of all, you have to know yourself. It is always you who know yourself better. Nobody else knows you better than you know yourself. So it is always better to ask yourself these few questions, that what ambitions or what aims do you have to fulfill in your life, and then ask yourself what kind of life do you want. Do you want a kind of life that offers you power, that offers you leadership, that offers you to control the politics or the economy of the uh, nation? Or do you want a kind of life that is decent, that you get decent kind of income, and you get a comfortable life? Or do you want a kind of life that is um, a different kind of life, like the life the army lives, or like the life the physicians or the doctors live, or the kind of life that is the engineers live? So you ask these questions to yourself, and then you also ask yourself in which subject are you interested. Are you interested in discussing the economy of the nation or the world at large, or are you interested in the social structure of the society, or would you like to study the literature, and or would you like to work for the marginalized class? So ask these questions to yourself so that you will get an perfect answer. And then consider your likes and dislikes. Do you like reading literature, or do you like reading the fads and favors of the common people of the country? or do you like to explore some scientific things or technical things? Ask these questions to yourself. And then after knowing yourself, try to know the subject you are thinking of offering as a major or honors course. So what is knowing the subject? Before you study, you will not know the subject in details, but what you can know in a nutshell is that search for the scope of the subject, or try to know the nature of the subject, or the topics or the things that the subject deals with. Like if you are interested to offer pole science as your major subject, try to search for the scope and nature of the subject, and then by doing that you will know that what the subject is all about, what it deals with. And then try to know the career scopes that the subject offers. Try to search what would you get, or what career options would you have after you have graduated from a certain subject or from a certain discipline. For example, if you uh, offer English as your major course, what would you get after you have graduated from the college or the university? So in this case, if you take English as your major course, you will have the chance to work as a teacher at whatever level, at school level or college level or university level. You will always have the chance of teaching in every field you go. And then there are some specific career options which uh, which the subjects offer, which the various subjects offers. Like the English would offer you the option of becoming an editor at some private publication house, or at any newspapers or magazines. And then you will also have the chance to become a translator at the gov departments or any private firms or public firms. And you can choose translation as your full-time career. It is not your, it is not like that you will do something else and then you will work as a translator as a part-time job. No, you can choose translation as your full-time job, and there are some good positions in the government departments. So this is a good option, a good career option, and uh, this offers you a decent life. And after knowing yourself, or asking yourself those questions, you will get some kind of results that, when you would ask yourself that what aims do you have, then you will get some answer. And then you will ask yourself what kind of life do you want, then you will get another answer from yourself. And then interests, you know your interests, you know your likes and dislikes. So then after knowing yourself and the subject, try to compare your dreams, wishes with that of the subject. How would you compare? You compare that what career opportunities or what career scopes the subject offers, and then try to compare with your dreams and wishes. If and only if your dreams and wishes or goals or ambitions are compatible with that of the subject, or that the subject that the career opportunities offers by the subject or the discipline, you are good to go. So in this way you can take your decision, the important decision of choosing a major or an honors subject. But after taking your decision, do not ever think that your decision was not right. Decisions are never wrong. Decisions are decisions. They can never be wrong or they can never be right. So you need to make your decisions right by yourself. How would you do that? Or how would you make your decisions a right decision? For that, you will have to respect your decision. Respecting your decisions means once you take a decision and then you nourish your decision. For example, if you have uh, chosen pole science as your major subject and uh, after studying it for a semester or two, you feel like that this subject is not for me, this will not do, or this would mean that you are disrespecting your decision, and disrespecting your decision would become a dangerous thing. You would always have to respect your decision. That means you will have to concentrate to that particular subject that you have taken as your major course, because you have taken that subject after thinking for a long while. You have asked yourself what you want, and you have found that this particular subject fulfills your aims and ambitions in the future life. That is why you have taken this subject as your major course. So disrespecting your decision would mean that you disrespect yourself, and this is not a good thing at all. You should have your self-respect, and if you have self-respect, you will respect your decision and you will concentrate on your study. And if you concentrate on your study, you will do well in your exams, and if you do well in your exams, you will be prepared to face the life in the way you wanted, or you will be able to fulfill your dreams or ambitions the way you wanted to. So friends, this is it in this video. Hope to see you soon in the next video. Till then, stay healthy and study hard. Thank you.